But first, we have the honor of having Senator Martha McSally joining us today. Senator McSally represents the people of Arizona in the United States Senate. She previously represented Arizona's 2nd Congressional District for 4 years in the United States House of Representatives. Prior to serving in Congress, Senator McSally served 26 years in the U.S. Air Force, retiring in 2010 as a full colonel. She is the first female fighter pilot to fly in combat and first to command a fighter squadron in a combat in the United States history. Senator McSally.
Thank you. Well, good morning. It's so good to be with you today. Welcome to Washington, D.C. And I've deployed to the Middle East 6 times. General Jones will be speaking later. I don't know how many times you spent there, but those of us who served and wore the uniform, I mean, we see and we've experienced firsthand the terrorist state sponsor that Iran is, as the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world. We all knew this as we wore the uniform. And there were many sons and daughters of American families who came home in flag-draped coffins because of the terrorist activities of Iran. And so we know the price that is paid because Iran and their terrorist activity, whether it's sponsoring proxy militias or Hezbollah or Hamas in support to the Assad regime all across the region. And what a awful and bad actor as a regime that they are, both internally to their people and then externally as the largest state sponsor of terror. I was just actually over in the region a few weeks ago, again, to observe firsthand the bombing of the Saudi Aramco oil facility. Again, their activities, taking aggression against a neighbor, trying to disrupt the global flow of oil, and actually was out on a destroyer in the Straits of Hormuz. Wanted to, again, see firsthand what was going on with their continued malevolent activity in the region. I never supported the so-called Iran deal. I thought it was a crappy deal. Excuse my language, I'm a fighter pilot. And as you all know, the influx of resources that came from that awful deal allowed them to continue to fund terror and to continue to repress their own people in Iran. And so I fully supported President Trump's decision in order to pull out of that deal, and the maximum pressure campaign. This maximum pressure campaign has been impactful, as you know. We are seeing that now Iran is having to make difficult choices about how they're funding their different proxy groups and their terrorist activities. As you know, none of those resources that flowed to them because of the deal helped the Iranian people. None of it. All it did was help them continue to prop up their terrorist organizations and their awful activities. And so the pressure needs to continue to be cranked up. And our European partners need to step up. They need to face the reality that Iran is breaking the deal, that they are continuing to support terrorism, and they need to join us in the maximum pressure campaign against the Iranian regime. So are you guys with me on that? Come on, I need a round of applause. So as we see with the uprisings that are happening and that this lunch is focused on, we have people every single day and right now who are putting their lives on the line because they were born with a desire to be free. I believe that God gave us all that desire to be free and to live out all of our dreams and our potential. And you're seeing that in the bravery of the Iranian people right now. And we stand with them in their fight for freedom. We stand with them. And we will continue to call out this regime for what they are doing to their own people, slaughtering their own people, and what they're doing in the region to slaughter others and support terrorist activity. We need to continue to crank up the pressure on the regime until the Iranian people are finally free. God bless you for all you're doing, and thanks for your support, and we'll keep working with you on this issue.